Now, you already understood how to create a data, how to format the data, how to insert additional rows, columns, okay, change the format of the data, in the sense number format, date format, everything you have been learned. Now, for example, why we are using Excel, most of the time why we are using a Excel to calculation purpose. We are using a Excel for a calculation purpose. For example, I would like to take a total number of the quantity purchased in that particular month. Okay, and how much invoice amount is there for that entire month. Okay, or average invoice. What is the average purchase we are doing? Or we can say maximum invoice value in our that entire month, minimum invoice value what is in that particular month. Okay, to calculate that one we need some formulas, we need to apply some formulas. We have in Excel, we have so many formulas. It's not only just to calculate some mean median like that. We have a statistical formulas, mathematical formulas. Here you can go formula tab, you can go to formula menu here, formula you can see here, these are the basic formula which we are using: sum, average, count, max, mean. These are the formulas we are using in a regular basis. These are the formula we are using in a regular basis. Okay, not only those formulas, we have many other formulas like financial formulas we have. Okay, you can calculate interest, you can calculate value. One who are going to a finance domain, he can use the financial formulas. Logical formula, will be discussing in detail about a logical formula, which are the how to use a if and all. And text formulas, okay, to change the text size one. Okay, we can use the text formulas. To change the date and time format, we can use a formula. Then lookup formula, very important, v lookup, h lookup. Okay, v lookup, it is a very important one. Okay, that one we are going to learn how to use a v lookup. And mathematical and trigonometric formulas are also there, tan theta, cos theta, like that we can calculate everything here itself. And in more function we have a engineering related, statistical related, okay, information related, web related, like this we have so many formulas. But what are the most used formula we are going to learn? We will not be able to learn each and every formula, and it will be very difficult to remember all them. Okay, so whenever the application comes, you we can use the most used formula. Right now, basic formula we will be going to learn. Which are the basic formula we have? That we have a basic formulas like a sum, okay, sum, average, count, max, mean. Okay, these are the basic formula we are going to use. For example, here you would like to take a total. Okay, total quantity. Okay, total quantity you would like to get. So total is nothing but a sum. We have to use a sum. How can we use a sum? Select this particular cell, go to formula. Here auto sum is there. Select a sum. Select a sum. Okay, you can observe here it will selected one empty cell also. It will be selected one empty cell also, because from where you have been selected this sum formula, it will take till top. Okay, here we can use this auto sum formula. Auto sum formula. Or else the best practice is, instead of using this one, what we can do, we can type the formula here, equal to sum, 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 then open the bracket, then select the cells which one you would like to count, which one you would like to count, in the sense which one you would like to total. Then close the bracket, enter. So total we got. Okay, similarly, for example, total of only the here last five cells you would like to get. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, total of these five, how to get it? We have to use a sum again, equal to sum. Okay, we can double click on this formula here, sum, double click, it will automatically open a bracket. We'll select 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, again I would like to select these five numbers, first five numbers. Then what we have to do? We have to select a comma, comma, then we have to select a next five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that both will be selected. It should be separated by a comma. If you are selecting a partially two set, then we have to separate by a comma. Okay, like this you can use a sum formula. Okay, similarly we can use a average formula. Similarly we can use the average formula equal to average. Okay, AVERAGE, average. Double click on that, average formula is inserted. Now you can select a average of the selected cell, average of the selected cell, close the bracket, enter. To count, equal to COUNT, count. Here count, we selected count and select the data, which one you would like to count, which one you would like to count, means how many entries are there. Total 15 entries are there here, total 15 entries are there. Okay, average, sum, maximum. To calculate a maximum invoice value, equal to max, then select the invoice values from where you would like to check the maximum, select that one, close the bracket, enter. Maximum invoice value is a 3,56,000. Minimum invoice value, same thing, equal to mean. Okay, you can double click on that mean formula, select here. Okay, so select entire data, which one you would like to check the minimum invoice number, close the bracket, enter. Okay, like this we can check the minimum value. Okay, similarly if you are selecting a partially, in the sense half first half next, we need to separate by a comma, equal to average. Okay, average, double click, here half is selected. If you are not selecting here comma, if you are not using a comma, what will happen? This will be deselected. When you select again these cells, it will goes on. Okay, to avoid that one, what we have to do? We have to select first which data, this is the data I would like to select, comma, then we will select a other part of the data. Like this you can select a multiple part of the data, comma, again you can select a partial data you can select. Okay, once you selected everything, close the bracket, enter. Okay, like this we can use the formula. Okay, either you can use for a multiple set or you can use for a single selection. Okay, by using a formula like average, for the average invoice value, to check the total invoice value, sum, and how many invoices are there, count formula. Then maximum invoices, max formula, for check the minimum invoice value, min formula. Like this we can use it. These are the most used formula we have been taught. Now we'll going to discuss about other formulas in a next videos.